those that were in the middle of it.
And these weren't kickers and holders either. Dacus Turman, Mo Thompson, and some of their good players also got involved in those suspensions. So the Southeastern Conference coming down hard for that violence. And, Bert, I think that's a good thing. I think the conference has to step in. That will not be tolerated.
You cannot have fighting. You can't have guys running off the bench out of control like that. And that Indiana Pacers game, I mean, that just escalated. Everybody's going to really be tough on that.
Ready to go. Good officiating crew tonight. John Clockerty, Ted Valentine, and Tom Lopes. This is like a Final Four crew tonight. As Tennessee comes out in the home white, Wofford in the visiting gold with black numerals. Ready to go. Tennessee going left to right as we start thing. The opening toss is controlled by Tennessee, and the Volunteers will have it first with Watson. We'll see how Wofford stacks up defensively. Right now they're man-to-man with Fields guarding Watson. Crump has the top of the key, hands it back to McFadden, coming off a pick left. Spins back to the right, can't shoot, gives it right wing to Lofton. Lofton dumps it out to Crump. Crump double team, back out front to Watson. Open, left wing McFadden, a three short. Rebound, controlled by Lofton, takes it to the basket, puts it up too strong. Tipped by Patterson, no good. Crump finishes it up and puts it in.
Nice effort on the offensive boards by Patterson and Crump that time. Good ball movement in the half court by Tennessee. They got a good look from Scooter.
Tennessee's got a big height advantage, and that time they just banged the boards and got a good rebound layup. Left side, Daniels open a three, no good. Backside rebound goes to Scooter McFadden, and Tennessee runs the other way. Watson to the free throw line, drops it off McFadden. Left side to Lofton, gets a load of Crump. They spin it back out top to Watson. Now right wing McFadden drives into the lane, shut off, offensive foul. Scooter could put the brakes on quickly enough.
And rarely does Scooter get out of control. I think he was looking to throw the ball back over across his body into the right corner and just kind of lost control.
1 minute in, Tennessee leads the game 2-0. Byron Fields, a good point guard, very solid. This is a veteran team. We mentioned they were all out on the floor last year against Tennessee. They get it down low, and backing in is Wilkerson. Turns in front, misses the shot. Crump, good defense, and the rebound goes out to Tennessee's Watson. Watson picks it into front court. Watson holds it up left wing, dumps it down low to Crump. Crump, give and go. Layup by Watson is short. Rebound, Patterson puts it up, no good. Again, Patterson, he scores.
He's a quick jumper, Andre Patterson. Got two looks that time. Nice pass by Crump on the give and go. CJ just couldn't get that layup to go.
Well, that time Tennessee cut into the basket, and Watson just couldn't finish off the layup, but Tennessee gets the offensive putback. Both baskets off the offensive glass for Tennessee. Here's Wofford in front court. Marshall gets it for the first time. They swing it around right to Daniels. Daniels dumps it down low to Wilkerson. Working against Crump again. Spins, baseline, shut off. Good defense. Back to Daniels. Now they swing it to the corner again. Looking low for Wilkerson. Shot clock at 8. Pull-up jump shot, no good by Marshall. And the rebound comes to Tennessee's C.J. Watson. Watson pushes the other way to the free throw line. Ball knocked away and knocked into the back court. And that's going to be an over and back call, as Watson actually ran into Crump at the top of the key.
Yeah, Crump was the trailer, and they kind of got crossways out about the top of the key. CJ may have over-penetrated. There really wasn't anything there that time. He probably should have flared out and let Crump come on down.
So the turnover as Watson runs into Crump at the top of the key, and the ball kicks in the back court as Wofford takes it back. Borders, 17-foot jump shot. That's no good. Rebound long comes out to Patterson. Here's a run out to Lofton. Lofton to the basket, lays it in.
Nice pass that time by Patterson with the long rebound. He just looked up. Lofton was shooting down the left side of the court for the layup.
Tennessee off to a quick start, 6-0. They've gotten easy baskets tonight on the offensive glass, and then a run-out layup. Here's a driving layup down the lane. Is no good by Byron Fields. He feels the pressure coming and feels the contact and is able to put the ball up on the glass and draw the foul, and going to the line will be Wofford in the person of Byron Fields. The foul is going to be on Andre Patterson. That'll be his first.
And Buzz is screaming at CJ, containment. You've got to contain him. Keep him in front of you. Don't let him get by you with the dribble penetration.
And at the line, Fields, who hits his first free throw of the season. This is his second year as the starting point guard for the Terriers. Fields will try it again. It's 6-1. That's the first point tonight for Wofford. Second one, and stepping into the lane before the shot goes up was Sam Daniels of Wofford. So the lane violation gives the ball back to Tennessee. 6-1. Volunteers lead. 17-19 to go in the first half. Now Wofford's going to pressure Tennessee full court. Tennessee breaks it. Now they drift back, and will pick up Tennessee man-to-man as Watson will walk it across the line. Watson comes top of the key. Now he swings right, goes to Lofton, way out front. Lofton holds it over his head, trying to make a move, can't, gives it top of the key to Patterson. Patterson in the lane, fall away jump shot from 15, too strong, rebound Daniels of Wofford. Here come the Terriers, 3-on-2. Marshall gives to Fields, drives in, and puts it up and in.
And Tennessee's got to get back quicker than that. That's one problem they've had is defensive transition. You got to get back when you don't score.
6-3. Tennessee leads by 3. McFadden to Lofton. They swing it around the perimeter. Watson tries to penetrate Camp. These are very quick guards. They're not going to let you penetrate very much.
Wilkerson's really putting the body on Crump.
Crump in front. Half hook shot. No good. Crump goes to tip it. Can't do it. And here's a breakout now again. Here's Fields. Crossover dribble against Watson. Puts it off the glass and in. 5 points for Fields. He's got all their points. It's 6-5 now.
And Bob Brandon just rushes that shot a little bit. He needs to be a little more patient. He's not going to have any problem getting it off. He doesn't need to sling it up there like that.
Watson top of the key. 16 minutes to go in the half. Pass goes down low right side to Crump. Turns, 10-footer on the way. Good by Brandon Crump.
He took his time that time. He squared up, shot it right in Berg's face.
And so it's 8-5. Tennessee leads. Top of the key, Wilkerson fakes Crump, goes down the lane, and lays it up with the left hand. Wilkerson got him up in the air, went right around him. 8-7. Tennessee leads by 1. Pretty good move by Wilkerson. He's a very good player.
He really suckered Brandon in that time. Brandon never should have taken that head fake. You got to let him shoot that outside shot before you let him drive around you.
Lofton working on Borders, can't get rid of him. He gives over to Watson. Watson drives down the lane. They slap it away. The ball's loose through Wilkerson's legs. He goes out, picked up Watson, gives to Crump, no good. Following McFadden, lays it up off the offensive glass.
Nice putback by Scooter.
Everybody thought the ball was out of bounds, so they kind of stopped. And Crump took a shot, and then McFadden came flying in and had an uncontested putback.
Yeah, CJ turned it over, but he stole it right back. Nice heads-up play.
10-7, 15 minutes to go in the half.
Tennessee's 2-3.
Right side, Borders has it. Borders top of the key to Fields. Fields directing traffic. Fields is listed at 6'2". He looks bigger than that. Right side pass goes to Borders. Borders cross court. Fields open for 3. No good. Rebound Crump. Good look, but he couldn't put it down. Crump rebounds. Watson pushes the other way. Crossover to the basket. Gives it off Patterson. Charging foul.
And Bob CJ's a little bit out of control. He's over-penetrated now about 3 times. That time he just charged in. You know, he should have held up, kicked the ball off. He had people on both sides.
Watson picks up the charging foul. That'll be his first. Takes us to our first media timeout. It's been an up-and-down game. 14:48 to go in the first half. Our score, Tennessee 10, Wofford 7.
To a Tennessee Volunteer fan, basketball is more than just a game. It's a way of life, and they cherish it.
CJ's trying to do too much.
Feels the same about your business. We're constantly working to provide you with affordable new products that fit your lifestyle. Like the 2005 Ford Freestyle, the 2005 500, and the newly designed 2005 Mustang. Visit your local Ford dealer today and check out the next generation of Ford. Built for the road ahead.
Out of the way, everybody on the road. This car of yours is brand spanking sticker still on the window new. It's too good for this road, too good for that parking lot. It's way too good for that cut-rate car insurance company of yours. Time to move up to a State Farm agent. Someone you can count on to help protect this dream machine. We'll help you get the right coverage at the right price. Hey, the van, you're getting a little close.
Life gets better. Shouldn't your car insurance company? Talk to a State Farm agent today. State Farm, providing insurance and financial services.
I'm like you. I can't tell you where I was when I was there.
I have no idea.
Credit card receipts will tell where I was.
They tried to stick Buzz with the bill for the whole team. $18,000.
Bud Light beer. It doesn't go single, sorry.
Basketball on the Vol Network.
Tennessee plays for the SEC Football Championship on Saturday. If you sent money in and an application, if you're a BASF donor, those tickets have been put out, and they should be getting to you in the next few days. And there also will call is available, so the tickets have been distributed if you have received notification that they were able to fill your order. So those should be coming this week. Tennessee and Auburn on Saturday from Atlanta. Here's Wofford with the ball after the timeout. Wofford has some new players into the game. Berg gets the ball down low. He puts it up against Jameer Hendricks. No good. The ball loose, slapped around, picked up underneath. Marshall puts it up. That's no good. Another follow is good on the backside. That's put in by Greg Taylor.
3 shots. Can't have that.
10-9. Wofford puts in 5 fresh players. Tennessee still has Watson And Lofton baseline fakes, can't shoot. Now to McFadden. McFadden inside to Crump. They double team him and knock the ball away. Here's a pass. Wilkerson. He has the ball stolen in the backside from C.J. Watson, and then stepping in front to foul Watson in the corner is Eric Marshall as he tried to re-steal the ball in the corner right at the end of the Tennessee bench, and he picks up his first foul.
And Tennessee's really trying to establish Crump inside. He's got Tyler Berg on him, who's given up a couple of inches. He's a big body, but he's not near as quick as Brandon. So Brandon ought to be able to get the ball and score on him, but when they throw it in there, he's got to be strong with it. He's got to keep it up high and not drop it down low like he did last time.
Wofford also has a new point guard into the game. Drew Gibson is a highly recruited freshman out of Los Angeles, California, and he's working against Watson right now. Two very quick point guards going head-to-head right now. 10-9. Here's Lofton, top of the circle, right side, it goes to Watson. Watson dribbles and now squares the court against Gibson. Right side, the pass goes McFadden, fakes the shot, tries to penetrate, they knock it away. Those quick guards come up with loose balls. Here's Gibson, giving it low. Wilkerson, reverse layup, and Wofford leads.
Nice play by Gibson. Los Angeles to Spartanburg.
That's
quite
right.
a trip.
Little culture shock there, but he's playing well, and he's a highly recruited guard. Watson, top of the key, launches a three. That rattles in.
Nice shot by C.J. And again, Tennessee in transition. They've got to get back down the court when they don't score.
13-11, Tennessee back in front after Wofford takes the 1-point lead. Wilkerson, left side to Taylor. Taylor, top of the key, goes to Marshall. Penetrates, can't shoot to Wilkerson. Head fakes Crump, he stays down this time.
Didn't work that time.
Gibson, top of the key, comes around, can't shoot, kicks it off in the corner. Marshall will take a three. That's too strong. Rebound Crump. Crump clears it out to Watson, and Tennessee runs the other way with 12:50 to go in the half. Watson down the lane, another collision, and no call. The ball was actually knocked out of Watson's hands before he went down the lane, or else that would have been another charging foul perhaps.
And CJ needs to get rid of the basketball. He had Lofton over on the right side, all squared up for a three-point attempt, and he kept the ball just a dribble too long. Fortunately, he got away with it, but he's got to give that ball up. He's got shooters on both sides this year.
Jordan Howell comes into the game, and Scooter McFadden leaves with 12:48 to go in the half. Howell gets the inbounds pass and dribbles down to the top of the circle. Hands it over to Lofton. Lofton dribbles with the left hand, goes down the lane, kicks it off to Crump. Crump power move to the basket, short, gets his own rebound and scores.
Nice dish that time by Lofton. Nice dribble penetration.
15-14, they don't get back. Borders a three left wing, no good. Rebound, Jameer Hendricks, who just came into the game. Outlet pass goes to Watson. Watson brings it to front court. Tennessee up by 4. Watson gives to Hendricks, dump it down low. Crump power move to the basket and draws the foul against Tyler Berg.
Excellent pass by Hendricks that time. He really got his body down low, threw a nice bounce pass into Crump. Crump had sealed off Berg fairly well.
Berg at 6'9", 225, a junior from Mount Holly, North Carolina. He was a member of the all-freshman team in the Southern Conference.
Good, solid player.
Yes, he is. They've got two big guys, Daniels at 6'9", and Tyler Berg at 6'9". Crump at the line for Tennessee. Only a 37% free throw shooter so far through the first three, and he fires that one and hits. Off to a good start. Crump, he's got 7 points. He's already hit his average through the first 3 games, and we're about 7.5 minutes into this game. Tennessee leads at 16-11. Crump, second shot on the way. And that's good again. Crump with 8. And Tennessee leads 17-11 with 12:19 to go. And so Tennessee now will pick up a little full court as McFadden comes back into the game after a quick rest. Borders gives it underneath. Berg goes into slam, and Hendricks fouls him. The ball, he pulled the rim down and kicked up in the air and finally fell through. Let's see if they count the bucket. Tennessee just had their defense, the press, shredded as Hendricks able to cover the basket, get the foul, prevented the slam. But Berg at the line. They made a quick pass from midcourt, and Berg was all alone under the bucket. Berg at the line, fouled on the act of shooting, misses the first one.
One of the big guys, either Hendricks or Crump, got crossed up that time. Wofford got the ball in the middle of the floor and just turned, and there was Berg, like you say, wide open under the basket. They're lucky they got to him to foul him.
Second shot on the way. That's good by Tyler Berg.
Now we're going to get a little look at Jordan Howe at point guard.
Watson goes out. As remember, Dane Bradshaw not going tonight. He's on the bench with an infected toe. He hurt it in Maui, and it's just gotten worse, and so they're going to rest him tonight. Jordan Howe at point for Tennessee, being guarded by Borders, who's very, very quick. Left side McFadden, top of the key. 12 minutes to go in the half. Tennessee leads by 5. Lofton, right wing. to try and square the court. Does. Gives to Howell, left wing. Tennessee looks very tentative in this set. Here's Crump in the corner. Makes a move to the basket. Kicks it off in the lane. McFadden, a little 10-footer. No good. And the rebound goes to Sam Daniels of Wofford.
Nice pass by Crump.
In the corner, Borders pulls up. 10-footer on the way. That's good.
Nobody was guarding him. I'm not sure Tennessee knows what defense they're in.
17-14. It's a three-point game. McFadden. Top of the key now to Lofton. Left side to Howell. They throw it to Crump in the corner. Crump back to Lofton. Tennessee not getting much penetration as they pass it around the perimeter. Howell, top of the key to Lofton. Lofton right side, Howell. He's open for three and bombs away. No good. Rebound, Hendricks on the backside. Hendricks will bring it out to the corner, and Tennessee resets the offense.
Nice effort by Jameer.
11 minutes to go in the half. Tennessee up by 3. Jordan Howell dribbles out front against this zone. Right side, Lofton. Lofton spins back to the corner. Shut off. Back to Hendricks. Fakes a three. Drives into the free throw line. Can't shoot. Now Lofton, he'll put up a long three and hits.
I tell you, he's got a quick release. He didn't look like he was open that time.
20-14. Tennessee up by 6 on the three-pointer by Chris Lofton. His first or second bucket of the night. First three-pointer. He's got 5. Tarr's into the game. Jeff Tarr for Wofford. Baseline. And driving Borders tries to get to the baseline and fouled by Lofton. You know, Bert, it seems like that's going to be one of Lofton's things he's got to work on. He can't play these quick guards real tight. He's just not that quick a foot.
Well, and all freshman guards have to learn that. I mean, it's a different speed at the college level. He knows that. But you're right, he's going to have to back off a little bit.
Borders is a burner, and that time draws the foul, a holding foul on Lofton. That'll be the 5th foul on Tennessee. Media timeout with 10:32 to go in the first half, with Tennessee on top by 6, 20-14.
You live it, you breathe it, you bleed it.
It's Big Orange basketball.
Yes, and it's Big Orange Banking.
From First Tennessee.
Yes, it's your very own series of checks devoted to the Vols and Lady Vols, with a wealth of Big Orange advantages.
Like free online banking.
Right. Plus, you get discounts good for 10% off of UT merchandise.
Nice tip.
And it's only from First Tennessee.
The official buzz of the Vols.
That's official bank of the Vols.
When it comes to providing Tennesseans with the finest in dental benefits, Delta Dental puts on the full court press.
Superior dental coverage.
Reliability.
Affordability. How about the option of dealing with a Tennessee-based company? One that offers a live voice, not a recorded message.
And the freedom to choose any dentist.
These traits describe a proven dental benefits provider. They describe Delta Dental Plan of Tennessee.
Giving you more reasons to smile.
A UT fan's passion runs deep, but some passions run even deeper, like the team of doctors at the University of Tennessee Medical Center. Their passion for medicine inspires the doctors of tomorrow. A passion that not only asks why, but why not? With breakthrough technology and downright determination, they constantly expand the frontiers of medicine to win the most important victory of all. The University of Tennessee Medical Center.
You are listening to Buzzball on the Vol Radio Network.
Second straight year, Tennessee and Wofford have met in the home opener for the Volunteers. Last year, Tennessee won here by a score of 81-70. But Tennessee trailed on that game 60-58 with 7 minutes to go before Scooter McFadden got hot. Hit a three-pointer to give Tennessee the lead. McFadden had 31 last year as Tennessee powered to the 11-point victory. Right now, Tennessee leads by 6. Wofford with the ball. Borders top of the key. Free throw line jump shot, no good. Hendricks had it, lost it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson under the basket, fakes, reverse layup, no good. And Hendricks yanks off the rebound again. So Tennessee has the ball as Wilkerson just couldn't finish under the basket.
Wilkerson's got some strong hands. You better grab that ball and jerk it away from him.
Major Wingate now into the game for Tennessee as Crump takes the seat. McFadden left wing, comes off a pick, drives baseline, can't shoot. Brings it back out, gets a pick from Wingate. Now goes to Howell, cross court. Right side it goes to Watson, who's back into the game. Watson takes it right wing, looks slow for Hendricks. Skip pass to Jordan Howell, left circle, puts up a three-pointer, no good. Hendricks on the offensive glass, and he's fouled by Wilkerson going back up.
Great rebound. Jameer just went and got that one, snatched it, went back up, picked up the foul on Wilkerson.
So Wilkerson picks up the foul. That'll be his first. And to the line is Jameer Hendricks. This will be his first trip to the line this year.
And Tennessee's killing Wofford on the board, 17-6.
9:44 to go in the half. Tennessee leads by 6, 20-14. Wofford has led once 11-10. Tennessee jumped out to an early 6-0 lead. Hendricks' first shot rattles out. He'll try it again as a team. Tennessee's been shooting very well at the line, 80% for the first 3 games. Wofford has struggled there, 70%, but that's up from 61% last year. Hendricks hits the second free toss, and Tennessee leads by 7, 21-14. Hendricks goes out, and Patterson is back in. Tennessee full court trap now. Backcourt, Wilkerson clears it out to Borders and now turns into a 3-on-2. Borders gets right on Wingate, puts it up no good, and the rebound goes to Wingate. But Borders got to the basket, couldn't finish. Watson kicks it off right side to Howell. Underneath to Patterson to Wingate, who trails, puts it up no good. Off the glass, but Wingate gets his own rebound. Wingate double teamed on the baseline and has to call a timeout. So Major Wingate gets his own offensive board, but he gets trapped along the baseline and has to take a 30-second timeout with 9:23 to go in the first half. Tennessee on top by 7, and the Volunteers will have the ball with 32 seconds on the shot clock. This broadcast is authorized under broadcasting rights granted by the University of Tennessee through the Ball Network, a division of Host Communications Incorporated, solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use or descriptions of the accounts of this game without the express written consent of Host Communications and the Ball Network is prohibited. The announcers for the broadcast are employees of the Ball Network and have been selected with the approval of the University of Tennessee. Bob Kessling and Bert Bertelkamp with you tonight from Thompson-Boling Arena. Football on Saturday from the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. And that'll be a 6 o'clock kickoff. Our broadcast at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central Time from Atlanta. Here's Tennessee with the ball after the timeout. They go inside to Patterson. He hooks up from in front. Little 10-footer is no good. And the rebound goes to Daniels of Wofford. Here come the Terriers in front court. Terriers going back with their starting lineup and driving right to the basket as Byron Fields took Howell and beat him.
Yeah, Jordan's another player. He's going to have to back off a little bit. He's not that quick.
21-16. Now there's a whistle away from the ball, and I think they're going to call Major Wingate with an illegal pick.
And that happens to Major quite a bit. He needs a little bit of coaching, I believe, on that. He gets caught setting those picks away from the ball quite a bit. It's kind of a useless thing, really.
That was way away from play. I mean, it was at the top of the key. He was 20 feet away from the basket and just slid into the pick. And so he picks up his first foul, not a shooting foul. So it's the 6th team foul on Tennessee. Marshall with it, left side for Wofford. Gets a pick, goes top of the key, works against McFadden. Can't get in, shut off, and a whistle and a traveling violation. Good defense that time by Scooter, stayed right in front of Eric Marshall.
That's the key, staying in front of him, and he didn't take the head fake. Nice D.
Marshall got in the lane and tried to throw the ball across the defense, and as he tried to do that, he drugged the pivot foot. So, ball goes back to Tennessee with 8:38 to go in the half. It's really been a pretty well-played half, both sides.
And Tennessee ought to be able to get the ball into Major. He's got about a foot on Wilkerson. He ought to be able to take him to the basket if he can get it inside.
Lofton, right side. It goes to Watson in the corner. Back out front, Lofton. Lofton against the zone, throws it in the corner. Scooter McFadden, shut off. Gives to Patterson, cross-court pass. Watson launches the three over the top and hits from the corner.
Nice cross-court pass that time by Patterson.
24-16. Watson has 6 points on the night, 2 3-pointers. And now a pass in the front court is kicked out of bounds by Tennessee's Lofton. And so the Terriers will get it with 8:09 to go in the half.
And that time Tennessee just threw it over the top of the zone. And that works as well as penetration if you can get away with it.
Byron Fields now gets it, gives to Marshall. Marshall got remind McFadden out of Wilkerson. The Borders gets around Lofton in the lane, follow a 10-footer, no good. Rebound controlled by Andre Patterson. Patterson, quick outlet goes to Watson. Under 8 minutes to go in the half. Tennessee leads by 8. Lofton, right wing, fakes, can't shoot, gives a low to Wingate. Wingate spins on the baseline, follow a 10-footer short. Rebound, slapped around, who's got it? Underneath, McFadden goes up and he gets fouled.
You know, Bob, good move that time by Major, but he doesn't like to use that glass. That's a tough shot, that little 2-footer when you don't use the glass. He made a positive, aggressive move.
So Scooter McFadden fouled going to the offensive glass, and now immediate timeout. That's the third team foul on Wofford. Comes with 7:41 to go in the half, and Tennessee's up by 8, 24-16 over the Terriers.
Welcome back to the show.
Hey, how about that call at last night's game?
You mean Dan from row 14?
Yeah, his team had just drained a 3 at the buzzer to win the game.
And you gotta call your friends to rub it in, right?
But a review of the tape shows Dan never got through.
He dialed but could never gloat.
Clearly, he should have used Verizon Wireless.
Switch today and start connecting on America's best, most reliable wireless network. Verizon Wireless. It's the only wireless network tough enough to be the official wireless provider of your Tennessee Volunteers. Hey, the Vols rely on Verizon Wireless, shouldn't you?
Tennessee takes pride in its storied sports tradition. Here, only the best make the cut. And only the best selections of beef make the cut at Food City, home to certified Angus beef. A beef so special and delicious that only 7% of all beef achieves the certified Angus rating. For choice beef selection, including mouth-watering certified Angus beef, remember, only the best make the cut at Food City. Food City, the grocery capital of Big Orange Country. Food City, the food experts.
So you're having a Budweiser at a bar. You look at the board on date. It says today's date. You think, what's going on here? Am I in some kind of cosmic time warp? Is this some weird Barley and Ox wormhole? Or are the people of Budweiser at it again?
It's Day Fresh beer from Budweiser. It's beer that was bottled less than 24 hours ago, and it's coming to select cities everywhere to show that fresh beer tastes better. Budweiser beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is the Vol Network.
24-16, Tennessee leads Wofford here at Thompson-Boling Arena. 7:41 to go in this first half. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. From Host Communications, this is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network. Bob Kessling and Bert Bertelkamp back at the arena where Tennessee leads by 8, and to the line is Scooter McFadden. Scooter with 2 points tonight, puts the first one up and hits. That's his third. He had 31, as we mentioned, last year against Wofford. He also played Wofford when he was at Memphis, so he's familiar with these Terriers.
Well, they play pretty good defense on him so far tonight.
Wofford's shot by McFadden is good. He's got 4, and Tennessee now with a 10-point lead, 26-16. Wofford brings it to the front court, so Tennessee, after trailing in the game 11-10, has outscored these Terriers 16-5. Pass inside, follow a jump shot on the baseline is no good by Eric Marshall. Again, good defense by McFadden. Tennessee pushes it the other way. Patterson flies down the lane, slams it home as McFadden gave him a beautiful feed.
Great touch pass that time by Scooter.
Scooter played good defense at one end, sprinted to the other end, got an assist on the play to Patterson, who flies down the lane and slams it.
And you got to get some easy baskets. That's the first one Tennessee's had in a while.
Wilkerson in the lane, throws it right to Buzz Peterson. He thought somebody in the corner was going to post up, and Wilkerson shut off inside actually by Wingate. He had no place to go, and then try to throw a bounce pass right to Buzz.
And you know, Bob Wilkerson's a stout guy, about 6'5", maybe 6'6", and he likes those head fakes and all that. In Tennessee, the big guys are staying home tonight. It's really disrupting him. He's not going to be able to jump over him. So if they don't bite on the head fake, he has a problem in there.
7:02 to go in the game, first half. Wingate goes out. Crump is back in.
They ought to go right to Crump.
As trying to guard Crump right now is 6'5", Greg Taylor.
There he is.
And he goes to the corner to get the pass. Throws it back out front. Throws it right away. Throws it to Taylor. Intercepted. Here's Gibson for Wofford. Wofford gives in the lane and trying to make a move. Fields. He slips but gets the ball back out to Gibson. Now to Fields. Fields pulls up. 17-footer is good. Nobody picked him up.
And see, these guys can shoot pretty well. So far, they're not. But if they get hot, they're hanging around.
It's 28-18. 10-point game. Tennessee's biggest lead has been 16. 28-16 just a minute ago, 12.
And Wofford's kind of in a matchup-type zone.
Here's McFadden, top of the circle. Gives to Crump. Crump in the lane. Little hook shot from in front. Missed everything. And the rebound controlled by Daniels. Good play. They got Crump right in front of the basket, but he couldn't hit from 5 feet in front.
Almost shot an air ball.
Top of the circle. Daniels, Tennessee's man-to-man. They throw it right side. The pass goes to Taylor. Taylor gives it down low to Wilkerson. Fakes Crump. Can't move on him. Crump knocks the ball away. Wilkerson goes to get it in the corner. And he traveled with it. Good defense by Crump. Forcing him to pick up his dribble, and then Wilkerson trying to get rid of it. Move the pivot foot.
Yep, he changed feet.
So 8:43 to go in the half. Tennessee up by 10. Neither team shooting lights out. Tennessee 38% and Wofford 36%. In fact, Wofford's 0 for 4 from three-point range.
And Tennessee's getting the ball inside. They've only taken 6 3-pointers. They just haven't been able to convert.
Here's Lofton, baseline trying to make a move, and it's flipped away from behind by a reaching Daniels. He spun around Daniels and tried to go to the baseline, and Daniels flipped it out of bounds. So it will be Tennessee's basketball with 5:26 to go in the half, leading by 10. Watson to bring it in from underneath the Tennessee goal. Watson throws it out front. It goes McFadden. McFadden left side, Lofton. Takes a three, doesn't take it. Back out front to McFadden. Right side to Watson on the wing. Watson looks down low, nobody there. Top of the key to Lofton again. Lofton backs up, crossover dribble, drives, pulls up, 10-footer, tough shot, no good. Rebound slapped around. It's loose. Lofton comes up with a loose ball, and he's going to be grabbed and fouled. Lofton is going to turn and wheel a pass right under the bucket to Patterson, but he was grabbed as he tried to make the throw, and the foul is going to be on Wofford's Drew Gibson. That'll be his first, not a shooting foul. That's only the fourth team foul on Wofford.
You know, and Buzz pulled out Lofton. He really forced that shot last possession. You kind of get the feeling he wants more looks, and that time he kind of forced it, and Buzz pulled him out.
5 minutes to go. Here's McFadden, top of the key, throws it right side. Howell, he's open for three and drills it.
And he needed that.
Jordan Howell, 31-18. Tennessee up by 13. Here's Gibson the other way. And they throw it left wing, and a three-pointer is good by Greg Taylor. Nobody picked him up.
Yep. That's a breakdown on defense. He's wide open. I'm not sure when these substitutions occur that they're communicating what defense they're in, whether they're in the 2-3 or the man-to-man. It's happened the last time Jordan Howell came in the game.
You know, it's one of those plus-minuses as Buzz Peterson takes an immediate timeout. One of those plus-minus things, how many points you're going to score and how many points you're going to give up on defense.
Yeah,
so now they're even, that two possessions.
That's right. Jordan makes a great shot, and I'm not saying it's his fault, that bucket, but there was definitely communication problems, and they give a wide-open jumper right back.
So it's 31-21. Football fans, if you're planning on attending this year's SEC Championship game in Atlanta, we encourage you to team up with Total Sports Travel for the finest in SEC Championship travel packages, including game tickets, and that's going to be important this weekend. Aren't too many of those around. Team Hotel Lodging, you can call Total Sports Travel at 888-367-8781 for information, or visit them online at totalsportstravel.com. 4:48 to go in the first half. Tennessee with the basketball. Buzz calls a timeout right now to correct that defensive problem. Crump into the game with Watson, Howell, Patterson, and McFadden. Watson takes it on the top of the key, gives it right side to Jordan Howell. Howell has the ball taken away and stolen. Taylor takes it away, takes it to the basket, lays it up and in, and he's fouled by Scooter McFadden.
Now, Scooter, if you're going to foul him, buddy, you got to foul him. You can't just ticky-tack and let him make the layup.
So Taylor strips Jordan Howell at the top of the circle, dribbles the other way, and then McFadden trailing the play. Kind of slapped at him a little bit. Taylor's able to roll it over the front lip, and McFadden picks up his second foul. And to the line will go Greg Taylor. He's one of the veterans on this team, a senior out of Simpsonville, South Carolina. And he shoots and hits. He played at South Carolina. You might remember him there.
I remember him, yep.
Played at Carolina. Then he transferred, and now he's at Wofford finishing up his career.
He's a solid player.
Wofford has cut it to 7. 31-24 with 4:18 to go. Top of the key, Watson has it. Right side goes to Jordan Howell. Howell on the dribble with the left hand. Taylor goes for the steal again, doesn't get it. They give it to Watson. Watson penetrates, and he's going to be fouled on a hold by Drew Gibson.
And their guards are very aggressive with their hands. I think they've got depth out front, so they play pretty aggressively, take some chances, reach around behind you, slap at the basketball, and occasionally they'll pick up the foul, but they also get steals from time to time.
Lofton goes out. He's replaced by Lofton. It's not a 1-and-1 yet. That's only the 6th team foul.
And they've got 5 steals tonight, so that's really part of their game.
Here's the inbounds. Crump gets it right in front, hooks it up there, no good. And the rebound goes to Fields. Again, Crump about 5 feet away from the basket, can't finish. Fields gets it underneath. Layup is no good by Berg. Here's a backside layup. Fields puts it up again. That's no good. Here's another rebound by Wilkerson. Wilkerson goes back up, and he scores finally.
Not a very good effort by Tennessee to get outplayed like that by Wofford. I mean, Tennessee's bigger at every spot. They can't give up 4 shots like that.
31-26, 5-point game. Here's a high-low pass, deflected and stolen away as Hendricks tries to get it low to Crump.
Lazy pass.
Here's Wilkerson for Wofford. Hands it back to Marshall, top of the key. 3.5 minutes to go on the half. Fields on the left wing. Fields looks low, top of the key, pass goes to Wilkerson. Wilkerson holds it. Tennessee's man-to-man. Here's Eric Marshall. Marshall gives to Wilkerson, fakes the three. Crump stays down so he can't drive around him. Wilkerson, top of the key to Taylor. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor makes a move against Scooter McFadden. They shut him off. They throw him in the corner. Marshall's open for three and hits.
And that was not good judgment by Lofton. That deep in the shot clock, you don't run and double team somebody. He left a man wide open in the left corner. That's a freshman mistake.
31-29, and the 12-point lead has been cut down to 2 with 2:45 to go on the half. Watson, top of the circle for Tennessee on the dribble. Watson.
And this matchup zone's causing problems for Tennessee. They really don't know how to attack it.
To Crump, top of the key, McFadden. McFadden is going to be held by Taylor as Scooter tried to drive around him, and Greg Taylor grabs him. That'll be his first foul. And finally, Tennessee gets to the free throw line as Tennessee's in the bonus. 2:36 to go and a timeout on the floor. Immediate timeout. It's a tight one now. Tennessee leading Wofford by a score of 31-29. A break for our stations. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Ball Network.
What's the question? What's the question?
Baya.
He could have had 50.
Yeah. .236 to go in the first half. Tennessee leads Wofford by a score of 31-29. Wofford, an enrollment of 1,100. Bert, they're the second smallest Division I school. You know who's the smallest?
No.
Centenary. And they're the smallest school playing Division I AA football. But tonight, Wofford giving Tennessee all at once right now. Here's Stanley Asumnu into the game. Asumnu throws it to McFadden. McFadden has the ball thrown away from him, and now Berg goes down and slams it and ties the game. Tennessee very sloppy with the basketball.
And nobody back on defense.
31 all as Wofford has cut a 12-point lead, and now we're tied. Watson, top of the key, a long three, no good, and a rebound and an offensive foul going to be called on Jameer Hendricks pushing inside to get position.
Not a good shot by CJ, way out past the three-point line. And Tennessee's just not attacking this matchup zone. It's similar to the zone that Stanford played in the second half, and Tennessee just had no answers for it.
2:07 to go. We're tied at 31 all. Tennessee shooting 36% from the floor. Wofford now has picked it up some, shooting 44%.
And they were at 33 a minute ago, and you knew they were going to improve that because they're pretty good shooters, and they've gotten some easy baskets because Tennessee hadn't gotten back, but they've also made a couple threes.
Here's Tyler Berg. He was fouled by Hendricks. Tennessee over the limit. Berg at the line. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1, but it's tipped up once, twice, and Wilkerson going back up. Wilkerson fakes, throws it up there. That's no good, and Crump finally gets the rebound. Wow, Wilkerson, what a battle inside. Got 3 looks at it underneath, just couldn't finish. Crump gets the rebound and finally outlets to Watson with 1:48 to go. Left side pass, McFadden pulls up, fires over the top of the zone and hits a 3.
Nice shot by Scooter.
He's got 7, Tennessee back in front. 34-31. They say his foot was on the line, so it's only a 2.
He's only had 5 shots here in the first half. He needs more.
And now there's a whistle, and driving to the basket, a holding foul is going to be called
on Scooter.
As again, Wofford taking it to the basket, and McFadden has picked up his 3rd foul.
Well, you know what he did, Bob? He ran into Wilkerson, who was out there setting the pick. Not a smart play by Scooter. He just went out and slammed into him.
So Lofton comes into the game, and McFadden sits down with 3 fouls and 1:29 to go in the first half.
And one of those 3 was that breakaway. So, that cost you. Now he's got 3 fouls, so he won't be able to play much defense in the second half.
Wilkerson at the line, 6 points. Here's an all-conference performer. Fires the free throw, bounced no good off the top of the backboard, and they're going to call a foul, I think.
I think it hit they called a foul?
Yeah, they called a foul.
Yeah.
John Clockerty called a foul. The ball went up and hit the top of the backboard on the missed free throw, but they say there was a pushing foul going to be called on Wofford, so we'll walk to the other end to shoot, and the foul is going to be called on Eric Marshall pushing. So Andre Patterson will go to the line to shoot at the other end. Tennessee leads by 2.
And Wofford's learned, normally when they play these larger schools, physically they're smaller, so they're down low pushing you.
At the line, Patterson puts it up, no good. Rebound and a foul. That's on Stanley Asumnu on the offensive glass. The ball hit on the rim, and Stanley went up and ran into the back, apparently, of Greg Taylor. So we go to the other end. Asumnu picks up his first foul, and we parade to the other end to shoot more free throws. And Asumnu picks up his first. Stanley just into the game, 6'5", the junior out of Houston, Texas. Wilkerson to the stripe. And he'll try another one-on-one. He just missed one a moment ago. The Terriers 3 of 6 at the stripe tonight. Tennessee 5 out of 7. Here's Wilkerson. Usually a good free throw shooter, 75%, and he hits that one. Wilkerson has 7 points. Tennessee now is over the double limit. That's the 10th foul, so Wilkerson has 2 free throws. Hits the first one, and he'll try again. He could tie the game with 1:29 to go. Second shot on the way by Wilkerson is good. He hits them both.
Pretty good player.
He's got 8. Yeah, he sure is. 33-all is our score. Second time we've been tied tonight. 1:25 remaining, first half. 33-all. Watson with the ball for Tennessee. Wofford playing the matchup zone. Lofton on the right side. Lofton way out front, though. Can't shoot from there. Dribbles in the left hand to the top of the key to Watson. Left side. Pass goes to Stanley Asumnu. Knifes down the lane and lost the ball. Here comes Wofford out. 3-on-2. Pass, layup. And Taylor puts it up and in. And Wofford takes the lead, 35-33. Asumnu drove into the middle of the lane. Lost the ball. And now with a minute to go, Wofford leads Tennessee by 2. 35-33.
Tennessee has no attack for this matchup at all. They're running their man-to-man offense, it looks like.
Stanley Asumnu, top of the circle. Left side, Lofton. Lofton looks to launch, can't. Asumnu, top of the key. Stanley gives it inside. That pass is knocked away, intended for Patterson. Wofford comes up with another steal.
They'll probably go for 1.
Fields comes out. There's 29 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds on the game clock, and so Wofford is going to play pitch and catch by midcourt. 22 seconds remaining in the half. Wofford leads by 2.
And Tennessee does not want to foul.
Taylor working against Stanley Asumnu. They give the ball to Fields. 10 seconds to go now in the half. Fields going to set the offense up with 7, with 6. They hand it back. Here's Taylor. Launches a 3, left wing. No good. Wilkerson, an offensive rebound. Follow at the buzzer is good. Wilkerson on the offensive glass picks up his 10th point, and Wofford has come back from being down 12 to lead by 4 at halftime. Our halftime score here at Thompson Bowling Arena is Wofford 37. To the hoop. Got some easy buckets and really crashed the offensive boards. Tennessee's got to do a better job of that in the second half, and the Terriers put it into play first. Tennessee had a 12-point lead in the first half, and then Wofford able to come down strong the last couple of minutes and grab a 4-point lead. Tennessee playing man-to-man. Wofford with the ball, going to the basket and driving for a layup, no good by Byron Fields, and getting the rebound, then losing it as McFadden picking up at Wilkerson, and he slams it home.
And that's the kind of thing you just can't let happen. That's just sloppy basketball. Scooter's got to grab and snatch that ball. Take care of the basketball.
39-33.
They're going to see this matchup zone. They're going to have to figure out a way to beat it.
Throw it inside Crump. Half hook shot, no good. Backside rebound goes to Wofford. And now a whistle. And I think Wilkerson has lost a contact lens. So Wilkerson's going to run over to the bench to try and put the lens back in. 19-19 to go. And not a good start by Tennessee, as now the Terriers lead by 6, 39-33.
And, it probably sounds like I'm picking on Brandon Crump, but, Bob, he had that ball right in front of the basket, and he wasn't even close. He just slung the ball up, and he has no one within 3 or 4 inches height-wise that can compete with him. He needs to take his time and go up, make that shot.
Go strong. He missed a couple of those in the first half as well.
Well, he's 3 for 9, and he's shooting right around the basket every time against a really small team.
And so now after the officials' timeout, Wofford will bring it in. Tennessee going to press some. And backcourt Taylor, who gets the second half start, will dribble it up against Lofton, brings it to front court.
Taylor played well the first half, 4 for 5 from the field.
They swing it left side to Marshall. Marshall guarded by Scooter McFadden. Marshall gives it now to Daniels in the corner as they reverse. Top of the key goes to Fields. Right side, Taylor holds it, top of the circle. Pass goes to Fields again. Now right side to Wilkerson, way away from the basket on the arc, trying to work on Crump. They clear out the right side. Wilkerson makes a move, free throw line. They shut him off, back to Taylor. Top of the key, a 3 is good right as the shot clock goes off. Taylor's got 13 off the bench, and Wofford leads Tennessee 42-33. Wofford has outscored Tennessee 5-0 to start the second half.
And they got a lot of confidence with this zone.
McFadden gives it left side to Watson. Watson down low to Crump. Crump trying to make a move in the lane, double team, hooks it up anyway in front. Good.
There you go.
Crump
Nice
takes
move.
it strong. Yep, that time he did. 42-35.
He can score at will in there. He just got to take his time.
7-point Wofford lead. Terriers with the ball. Taylor gives it to Marshall, top of the circle against McFadden. Takes it around the corner, can't get in. Back out front, Wilkerson shoots over the Crump. 3-pointer, good by Wilkerson. A 15 or about a 20-footer top of the key. He's got 15 points.
Yeah, they're heating up, Wofford.
45-35, up by 10.
They're shooting 47%.
Here's Watson trying to get down the lane, kicks it off Lofton a 3. It rattles in. Chris Lofton hits.
Nice play that time by CJ. Dribble penetration, kicked it out to the left wing. He's money from there, Lofton.
45-38. Tennessee's crowd now, which has been dead tonight, trying to get into this thing a little bit. Here's Fields, shut off on the baseline, throws it out top of the key and into backcourt. Scrambling after it, McFadden of Tennessee. McFadden takes it to the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound slapped around, Watson gets it. Watson has his shot blocked, goes right to Lofton, a 3, no good. Rebound goes this time to Taylor of Wofford.
That's unfortunate. Tennessee really hustled that time and couldn't get anything out of it.
45-38, 17 minutes to go in the game. Wofford with the basketball and the lead. Right side, Daniels looking low for Taylor, working against Lofton. Double team now. They throw it back out front, Daniels. Now top of the key, Marshall, a 3. Good by Marshall.
Now these guys can shoot.
Marshall's got his second 3-pointer. Again, it's a 10-point game. And Buzz Peterson takes a timeout. So Tennessee trailing by 4 at halftime. Now trails by 10. And are they going to give him a timeout or not? There's no timeout. And so now Marshall is going to come out of the... Nope, let's see. Who's coming out? It'll be... Fields is coming... Well, Fields isn't coming out either.
That was a weird time to substitute.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped the clock.
A little blood, maybe?
Maybe that was it. I don't know. But anyway, Tennessee's got the ball. Howell comes in after the dead ball situation. Pass goes in the lane. Patterson kicks it off. Howell, left wing, a 3. No good. Backside rebound goes to Wilkerson of Wofford. 10-point Terrier lead, 48-38. Wofford running its stuff. Daniels, top of the key. You don't know if Tennessee plays zone against these guys. They shoot so well. Top of the circle, Marshall pulls up, 17-footer. That rolls off. Rebound, Crump. Crump clears it out to Watson. Watson pushes to front court. His team down 10. Lofton pull up, 3-pointer, good. Top of the key.
I like that look. Every time he shoots, you gotta like it. Nice play by CJ to find him.
48-41, 7-point game. Lofton has 11 of Tennessee's 41.
Tennessee's got to get some pressure on the basketball.
Borders to Marshall out front.
But they really can't do it with Howell and Lofton. They're just not quick enough or strong enough.
Daniels. Patterson takes it away. Top of the key. Patterson goes to the basket, spins and slams.
There we go. Nice move. Maybe that'll give Tennessee a little momentum.
So Patterson just takes it away from Daniels to the top of the key, dribbles down, spun away from the pressure and slams it home. Tennessee making a run. It's 48-43 Wofford.
And Wofford's going to take their time. They're a veteran team.
Right side, Wilkerson working against Crump. Crossover, baseline, little hook shot, good. Nice move.
He's schooled him. Crump can't guard him out on the perimeter. That's a bad matchup for Tennessee.
50-43, left side, Howell. Pulls up, doesn't shoot, gives a load to Crump. Crump tries to spin baseline on a pushing foul. Going to be called underneath on Sam Daniels, pushing Crump as he tries to make a move to the baseline. And now here comes the media timeout with 15:09 to go. Wofford led by 4 at halftime. The lead is now 7. It's Wofford 50, Tennessee 43 here at Thompson Bowling Arena.
Sonic presents a mascot proposal.
I was wondering, what do you think it would take to get you guys to change your name from the present mascot to the Fighting Conies?
To the what?
The Fighting Conies? It's a hot dog, but it'd be sort of a savage face on it.
With some jaws or something?
Yeah, we have some jaws, you know.
Is the bun going to be toasted?
That's a great question.
Chili or mustard or ketchup?
These are pointing out some very obvious gaps in my proposal.
Sonic, proud sponsor of hungry fans everywhere.
I'm Buzz Peterson. As a coach, one thing I always wish for is more time. More time to teach, more time to prepare.
Buzz, you do know your friends at First Tennessee can help put hours back in your day.
How's that?
With extended convenient hours, it's like putting time back on the clock. First Tennessee is now open weekdays, 8:30 to 6, and even Saturdays, 9 to 1.
First Tennessee, my MVP.
Extended convenient hours from First Tennessee.
You can bank on it.
I love this house. Big lot, so open inside, 9-foot ceiling, all brick, hardwood floors, brass faucets, ceramic tile, plenty of windows, large crown molding, 2 vanities in the master bath. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh, it does have natural gas, doesn't it?
Well, no, it has an electric heat pump, electric water heater.
Try to sell a home in Tennessee without natural gas.
Don't even try natural gas.
You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on the Ball Network.
Back at Thompson Bowling Arena, Bob Kessling and Bert Bertelkamp as Tennessee trails by 7 a moment ago. The reason for the stoppage is Scooter McFadden came out and the trainer, Chad Newman, was checking on him. That's why they stopped play. And Scooter now is up and walking around, but he's not back into the game. So we'll keep an eye on Scooter on the bench. Tennessee needs all able bodies tonight. Dane Bradshaw not playing because of a bad toe. Tennessee has it after the timeout. They throw it in bounds to Patterson. Patterson to Howell. As the Terriers now look like they've gone man-to-man this possession. Watson drives down the lane, gets it off. Hendricks drives to the basket and gets fouled going to the hoop.
That's a nice move that time by CJ. He really likes seeing that man-to-man. And you're right, they kind of tried to surprise Tennessee. Tennessee's going to be much more comfortable going against the man-to-man. I doubt they'll be in it very long.
The foul's going to be against Byron Fields on the reach-in. And so a 2-shot foul, and going to the line will be Jameer Hendricks. Hendricks is in 1 free throw tonight for his 1 point. He's averaging 2 a game. As Hendricks, the junior out of Covington, Georgia, fires no good.
And Buzz is going with a small lineup with Hendricks and Patterson.
Fields goes out for Wofford, and into the game comes Drew Gibson, the freshman guard.
Fields was kind of holding his arm funny as he ran off the court.
Here's Hendricks, 15:01 to go in the game. Tennessee down 7. Second shot, Hendricks is good. Jameer has his second point, and it's 50-44. Tennessee has cut the lead down to 6. Tennessee brings it on defensively man-to-man this time. And here's Wofford. Borders has it right side, guarded by Howell. Top of the circle, Taylor gets it. Taylor holds it over his head and gives to a cutting Gibson out front. Gibson left side as they swing around to Tar. They've got the second unit in, Wofford does. Gibson, top of the circle, looking down low, nobody open. Shot clock at 10. Taylor, top of the key, holds it. Working against Chris Lofton, makes a move. Lofton shuts him off. Taylor, a tough all-the-way jump shot, no good. Rebound, though, is slapped around and controlled by Wofford. They got a fresh shot clock. Here's a pull-up jump shot, good on the left side by Borders.
And the second shot's really hurt.
52-44. Tennessee can't grab the rebound. And Wofford gets another putback. Borders gets the 10-foot jumper. And Tennessee back the other way. Watson, top of the key now to Jordan Howell. Howell, top of the circle, Lofton. Fakes, he drives, spins, free throw line, can't shoot. Gives to Howell on the right wing. He'll square the court, and now give it left wing to Watson. Watson dumps it down low. Jared Hendricks.
Got Lofton cross court.
No, that's Patterson, excuse me. Patterson double team, trying to fight through the double team. Throws it right to Howell. Ball knocked away and stolen. Howell cut into the basket, but the ball knocked away by Tarr. And Wofford comes up with a steal. 52-44 Wofford with 13:39 to go. Trying to make a move, losing the ball, Borders, and he's tied up by Jordan Howell. And on the alternate possession, the ball goes to Tennessee. Good defense that time by Howell, reaching in as Borders trying to make a drive. He got a hand on it and then tied him up. Both the players crash to the floor. And now Howell goes out of the game and Tennessee goes bigger as Crump comes in. And now Scooter McFadden is back into the game. 13:33 here. Wofford leads 52-44. Tennessee with the ball. McFadden top of the key to Lofton as the Terriers now get back into that matchup zone. McFadden to Lofton. Lofton on the right wing now gives it to Watson. Watson top of the key. McFadden, the three on the way. Good by Scooter McFadden.
There's going to be plenty of shots against the zone, and Tennessee was just overloaded to one side. That time they had Scooter and CJ on the right side. Scooter had a shot.
52-47, 13 minutes to go in the game. Borders working against Lofton. Shut off to the free throw line. Gives to Gibson. Underneath, making a move to the basket. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Tyler Berg as he bangs into Jameer Hendricks underneath.
Yeah, Hendricks held his ground that time. Nice defense.
Second foul on Berg. And Tennessee gets it back down 5 with 12:54 remaining.
And here comes the first unit big guys for Wofford.
Watson back across midcourt. Sets it up for Tennessee. Matchup zone again for the Terriers, which has been very effective as Bird has outlined.
You got to get some overload, some penetration. Tennessee's got a man standing right where Wofford has their men. You got to get something different. You got to.
They throw it to Hendricks at the elbow extended, back out front to Lofton. Tennessee is standing around. Lofton throws it right side. Watson, he's going to launch a long three. No good. And the rebound goes to Gibson of Wofford.
That's a tough shot.
Terriers have the basketball. They pull it into the front court. Taylor holds it up. 12:15 to go in the game. Wofford up by 5. Pass inside. Borders tries to dump it down low, but Lofton knocks it out of bounds. And so the Terriers take the ball underneath the Wofford goal with 12:13 to go on the game clock. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Gibson will bring it in underneath the Wofford goal. He throws it out in front to Daniels, and they reset the offense against Tennessee's man-to-man. Coming off a pick, Marshall right wing, shut off. Lofton knocks it away and steals it. Lofton dribbles down the left side, takes it to the basket, and he's fouled going to the hoop.
Nice play by Chris. He wasn't going to be denied that time. He was going all the way to the rack, pick up the foul.
Now the foul is going to be on Daniels, his second, as Lofton comes up with a steal. Lofton, this will be his first free throw of the season.
Is that right?
Yeah, hadn't shot a free throw yet. He'll go to the line now, the former Mr. Kentucky basketball out of Mason County High School in Maysville. Shoots and hits. I'll bet you Lofton lit up some high school teams in Kentucky, don't you think?
I guarantee it. He can flat shoot it.
Yep.
And he needs to work on getting to the line, drawing those fouls.
Yeah, he's automatic at the strike. Just perfect form. Hits them both. He's got 13. And now it's a three-point game, and the crowd tries to climb back in it.
Got to get a little ball pressure.
Marshall for Wofford. Top of the key, right side to Gibson. Gibson dumps it down low. Wilkerson, he's their go-to guy. Wilkerson working against Hendricks. Fall away 10-footer, good.
Now Hendricks can't guard him, I don't think. His body's too big. That time he created space by just bumping Jameer a little bit.
Fall away jumper. He's got 19.
It's a tough matchup for Crump or for Hendricks.
Here's Lofton. Top of the circle, they dump it to Crump. Elbow extended, makes a move to the baseline, takes it and slams it. Brandon Crump, we've been waiting for that all night.
Great baseline drive and one-hand throw down. Maybe that'll get Tennessee fired up. That sure is a fine play by Crump.
54-51. Wofford leads by 3. He took the Terrier right with him to the hoop.
Now you got to get a stop right here.
Tennessee man-to-man. Marshall, top of the key, fires a 3. No good. Rebound. Jameer Hendricks goes down by 3 with the ball. Watson in front court, head fake to the basket, layup is no! Had it right on the lip and couldn't get it to go down.
I like the drive though.
Beautiful drive by Watson. And now Tennessee trying to pick up the tempo a little bit defensively.
And I'll tell you what, Tennessee really needs to, you're right, they need to get a stop here. They need to get some energy in this game.
Taylor to Daniels. They dump it down low to Wilkerson. They clear out for him again against Crump. Wilkerson in the lane, backs him down. Wilkerson forces it up. Crump ties him up as he blocks the shot. The alternate possession goes to Wofford. Good defensive play by Brandon Crump, holding his ground. Wilkerson, he's only 6'6". He shot it right into Crump on the jump ball. Wofford has it, but a good defensive stop by Tennessee. They don't reset the shot clock. 11 seconds to go. There's a media timeout. 10:35 remaining in the game. Our score, Wofford 54, Tennessee 51. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the network. That's one of the best moves Crump's ever made.
And he's Wofford. Problem is, he's got 12 and his man's got 19.
That's right. .10:35 to go in the game. Wofford leads by 3, 54-51. Wofford brings it in. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock after the tied ball. Taylor, right side, Gibson, going to launch a 3. No good. Long rebound comes out to Lofton. Tennessee with the ball, down 3. Lofton to the front court, looks for his point guard, gets it over to Watson. Watson left side, goes to Scooter McFadden. McFadden usually plays on the right side, on the left in this set. McFadden, cross court, goes to Watson. Watson holds it out front of Buzz Peterson. Dribbles to the left, top of the circle. Now he backs it out. Now to Lofton. Lofton now trying to make a move against Taylor. Shut off, spins back to the baseline. Fakes, can't shoot. Out front, Jameer Hendricks. Fakes the 3 and has the ball taken away. They shuffle it ahead, and Taylor's going to go in for a layup. Hendricks lost the ball, and Taylor gets an easy layup. 56-51, another turnover for Tennessee into an easy basket for the Terriers. Here's Watson, kicks it off left side. Lofton's open for 3 and drills it. Boy, you can't give him an inch, can you?
Oh, he's got a quick shot. They need to try to figure out ways to get him the basketball.
56-54. Lofton now with 16 in the game. His career high 22. Gibson throws it away. McFadden steals. Leaves it for Watson. Trots it up. No good, but he gets fouled by Gibson.
Nice foul by Gibson that time.
Prevents the layup, and Gibson, he's the freshman who threw the ball away at the other end.
You know what, Bob? I think he glanced over and saw a player on the bench.
Yeah.
He just bounced it over there because Scooter was surprised it came right to him. There's no Wofford player in sight.
They had an easy 2-on-1, and then Watson gets fouled. So now CJ goes to the line with a chance to tie this thing up with 9:24 to go in the game. Tennessee was down by 10 in this half after trailing by 4 at halftime. Watson shoots and hits. He's got 7. Top assist man in the SEC over the last 2 years with 305. This year's assist-turnover ratio coming into the game, 13 assists, but 15 turnovers, and that will improve as the season goes along. Watson ties the game. Hits both free throws.
Saw some pretty stiff competition in Hawaii.
Yes, some of the best point guards in America over there. 9:20 to go. We got a brand new ball game. Now away from the ball, a holding foul is going to be called on Chris Lofton. Lofton trying to stay in front of Adrian Borders.
Good luck. He's the high jumper, isn't he? The triple jump
champion, yeah.
He's a jet.
Lofton picks up the foul, his second. That's only the first team foul on Tennessee. Is that right? With 9:18 to go in the game, Tennessee has committed its first foul. I guess that is right. Here's Borders, top of the key. Tie game, 56-all. Left side, jump shot, Marshall, a 3 is good. Comes off a pick and bomb.
As soon as Jordan Howell came in the game, they ran a play for Marshall to pick on Howell. He's having a tough time on the defensive end tonight.
59-56, Marshall gives him the lead back. They dump it down low, trying to make a move on the baseline. Patterson gives to Crump, 10-footer on the baseline, no good. Patterson goes for the rebound, but Wilkerson beats him to it. Crump had a good look on the baseline from 10 feet away, but at the other end, driving and putting the ball up, no good. Berg, he got behind the defense, but he misses the layup, and the rebound comes out to Tennessee. Watson the other way behind the back dribble, charging foul.
That's a really bad play by CJ. There was nowhere for him to go that time, and he's got to get a jump stop. He's got Lofton on the right side. Poor judgment.
So Watson drives into the lane, then goes behind the back and drives right into the Wofford defender to get the ball back. Second foul.
If he got past him, there was two more players waiting on him. There just really wasn't anywhere for him to go.
8:37 coming down to crunch time, and Wofford still leads 59-56. We've been tied once this half. Tennessee has never led this half. Top of the key, Marshall throws it underneath Berg. Berg against Patterson, puts it off the glass, no good, and the rebound goes to Lofton. Patterson, pretty good defense that time. He got beat to the spot, but he made Berg show to the top. Here's Lofton, way out on the left side, thought about it, but backs it out.
Should have taken it.
Here's Jordan Howell on the right side, out by the hash mark, in front of Buzz Peterson. Howell still on the dribble. Now he brings it top of the circle.
They're not in any kind of an offense right now.
Left side, Lofton. Lofton dribbles, penetrates, kicks it back, gives it down low to Crump. Crump trying to muscle Wilkerson. That little half-hook shot, no good. And Wilkerson gets the rebound. He tried to muscle Wilkerson underneath, missed a little half-hook shot, and Wilkerson gets the rebound back. Terriers have the lead and the ball. Top of the key, Wilkerson fakes the three, doesn't take it. Gives to Borders. Now they swing it left side. Get it back out front to Fields. Patterson, McFadden's on Fields. Right side goes to Borders. Give it low to Wilkerson. He's their go-to guy. Wilkerson on the block against Crump. Double team. Wilkerson splits the defense, and Patterson knocks it away, but it's re-stolen underneath by Borders. Borders gives it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson swings it back out. They get a fresh shot clock. Wilkerson throws it back out front, and they reset with Fields.
They're just going to let that clock roll.
Wilkerson gets it again against Patterson. Wilkerson puts it up with a layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up again, no foul, and the rebound comes to McFadden.
Wilkerson's tired.
Scooter takes it down, and he's going to be held going to the basket. A foul is going to be called on Marshall. Yeah, Wilkerson's exhausted, just battling on the offensive glass.
I think he's going to come out right here.
You think he'd have to? He couldn't get any elevation. Get the ball off the glass, and Tennessee was just standing flat-footed, swatting away. And finally, the ball goes the other end, and the foul is called on Fields. And so that's the sixth team foul on the Terriers. There's a timeout now on the floor with 7:02 to go in the game. Our score is Wofford 59, Tennessee 56. Back in a moment, this is Tennessee basketball on the Ball Network. I still think Tennessee's going to win this game, but
I do too.
I mean, they're just.
But I tell you what, I got question there, question there, question there, question there, question there. No, not. I'm talking about. I don't know about UT Chattanooga.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, there's 5 games.
Yeah, these
I guarantee you Ricky Bird will give them all they want. Who they beat? They beat UCLA last year in Missouri.
Because they lost a lot of guys too, though.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's just a good coach.
Ricky said he didn't think they're going to have much.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they won't play then. But I bet if you ask him if he thought he could beat Wofford, he'd probably tell you, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
.702 to go. Tennessee trailing Wofford 59-56. And Tennessee win the ball inbounds underneath the Tennessee goal. 16 fouls now on Wofford, only 2 on Tennessee this half. Watson to bring it in, does way out front to Major Wingate. Wingate throws to McFadden. Wingate's in for Crump. Watson comes off a pick, backs it out. Tennessee down 3 with the ball. Pass to Wingate on the baseline. Wingate trying to muscle his way to the basket. Throws to the left side to Lofton. He launches a 3. That's no good. Rebound inside. Patterson lays it up, no good. Right from in front, couldn't finish, and Daniels yanks off the rebound.
That's a shame.
And back the other way, Wilkerson had the pass. He was under the basket all by himself, but the pass was too high, went off his hands and out of bounds. If he could have caught it, it would have been an easy layup as Tennessee's Wingate didn't get back.
And I think fatigue is keeping him from really concentrating, Wilkerson. He's made a couple of plays hasn't been able to make a couple of plays, I should say, where he normally would be able to put it home.
Yeah, he just couldn't get up and catch that ball. It wasn't that bad a pass. But again, the emphasis is that Tennessee didn't get back on defense.
Yeah.
Here's Lofton to Watson. Watson has the ball, top of the circle. Lofton drives around Daniels this time, puts the shot up in front, no good. Ball loose, and is knocked away, and here comes Wofford again. Driving to the basket, Borders lays it up and in. Nobody got back.
Nobody back. There's really no excuse for that.
61-56. Wofford by 5. Tennessee couldn't finish at one end, and Wofford gets an easy layup at the other. 6 minutes to go. Patterson, cross-court pass, McFadden in the corner. Watson fakes the 3, can't shoot as Daniels comes out on him. This matchup zone again has been very, very impressive. Here's a cross-court pass, McFadden. He's going to launch a 3 over the top. No good. Rebound, Patterson underneath. Patterson going to put it back up and in, and he gets fouled on the play as Field reaches in. As Patterson put it on the floor, trying to spin to the basket, and the foul is on Fields. That'll be his 2nd foul and the 7th team foul on the Terriers.
Probably a good foul. If he doesn't make it, Andre's probably going to score a layup there.
61-56. Wofford leading Tennessee. The Terriers have led the entire second half except when it was tied at 56. Here's Patterson at the line. The junior out of Los Angeles, played his first couple of years at UCLA, fires and misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and Wilkerson gets the rebound. Wofford has the ball and the lead with 5:39 to go in the game, up by 5.
And they're just going to burn that clock. They'll take it down around, 10 before they even look at the basket.
Here's Taylor. Wilkerson posted up right side. They get him the ball working against Wingate. Back out to Daniels, back inside to Wilkerson. Wilkerson trying to back in. Give and go. Daniels to the basket, lays it in as he gets around Patterson. Give and go. That's play number 1 in the playbook, and they score 63-56.
Got to see the ball in your man. If you turn your head on either one, you're going to get beat.
Here's McFadden driving baseline. Tough shot over Wilkinson. No good, but then Patterson comes in and slams it home with 2 hands.
Andre's tough on the offensive glass.
Patterson slams it home, and now Fields is slow to get up, holding his right knee. 63-58. They stop play with 5:01 to go as Fields is slow to get up. I hope he just hit knees with somebody else.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's not.
He said he's okay. Yeah. He wants to stay in, but they're going to take him out.
Yeah, he'll have to come out for a blow. I bet it was a knee-on-knee deal.
Well, those hurt.
Tennessee's going big now. They brought Crump in for Patterson. I bet Patterson isn't out long.
And now Fields decides to make sure he's okay. They sit him down on the floor. Let's right now pause 10 seconds for station identification. From Host Communications, this is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network. For the very best of the Big Orange, look for the complete line of Vol Network home entertainment products at participating JCPenney stores located across the state of Tennessee. From Big Orange videos on DVD and VHS to audio CDs, you'll find a wide range of exciting UT titles and products to choose from. If a JCPenney store is not in your area, you can shop the Vol Network store online at volnetwork.tv. Bob Kessing, Bert Bertelkamp, producer Glenn Thaxton, engineer Tim Berry into his 2nd box of popcorn. Dave Jeffries.
And Tennessee's got to get more aggressive with their defense. They've only got 2 fouls. They need to try to make something happen here.
Here's Borders driving to the basket, a layup, no good. Tip is good by Wilkerson. As Wilkerson follows up, he's got 21 in the game, and it's 65-58. Wofford up by 7 with 4:39 to go in the game. Lofton, top of the key, fakes, can't shoot. Gives it left side, Watson. Back out front to Lofton. Lofton against the matchup zone, looking for just an inch to pull the trigger, can't. They give it in the corner. Here's Watson, a 3-pointer on the way, no good. Tip is good by McFadden, and he's fouled. Scooter McFadden goes over the top of everybody to tip it back through. Gets fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line.
I thought Valentine was going to call Scooter on his back.
Boy, Scooter got up on that one and just tipped it back through and got fouled on the play.
That's a big play. Tennessee needed that.
Foul is going to be on Adrian Borders. And McFadden at the line. He's got 11. Fires good. 3-point play by Scooter McFadden. And now Tennessee pulls close again. 65-61. 4:18 to go. Tennessee needs some stops defensively. Here's Gibson to Borders. Borders gives it over to Wilkerson. They clear out the right side. He's working against Wingate. Wilkerson backing his way down. Kicks it out to Daniels. Back and low to Wilkerson. Wilkerson cross court. Borders from the corner of three is no good. Tip. Wilkerson gets it and he's fouled on the play.
There you go. Major.
Yep. That time Wilkerson just out-muscled Wingate to the ball and gets fouled. Wingate picks up his second foul. We're mentioning Dave Jeffries back in master control. And Chip Kane and John Wilkerson, man on the scoreboard. Richard Mann is back there as well. We thank them for their efforts tonight. Second foul on Major Wingate. Third foul on Tennessee. So the Volunteers still have some fouls to give with 4 minutes to go in the game and a 4-point lead for Wofford.
Yeah, they can be aggressive. They can try to go for some steals.
Pass to Daniels, cuts to the basket, left-handed layup, no good, tip no good. Marshall gets the rebound, dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. It'll be Tennessee's ball. But boy, Marshall really crashing the boards, as all these Terriers are doing right now. Timeout, an official's timeout with 3:51 to go, our last media timeout. Wofford leads Tennessee 65-61. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Ball Network.
Justice doing them this year?
Yeah. The lead for Wofford at halftime was 37-33. It's still a 4-point game, 65-61. 3:51 to go in the game, and Tennessee has the ball. And Tennessee going with Patterson and Crump, Watson, Lofton, and McFadden. Watson in front court. Watson, as Tennessee goes on a 1-4 set, now they split. Crump comes out high, hands it back to McFadden. McFadden pulls up, 17-footer straight out, rattles no good. Rebound, Crump over the back.
That's Crump. That was a good look by Scooter. They're still in that matchup zone.
And the foul on Crump will be his first, only the fourth team foul, so Tennessee can still be aggressive.
They need to be aggressive. They need to try to double team, do some trapping, something to create a turnover.
Tennessee kind of picking up a token man-to-man pressure, but Taylor comes back to get it and dribbles it up. They give it to Marshall. Marshall out front to Gibson. Tennessee man-to-man. Taylor looks down low for Wilkerson. He's option number one, working against Crump. Wilkerson trying to make a move. There's a lot of traffic down there. They pass it out to Daniels. Back inside to Wilkerson. Knocked away. Wilkerson gets it back. Dumps it off underneath. There's a shot blocked by Crump. Whistle. And out of bounds was Tennessee. Crump blocked the shot of Taylor. But as Tennessee picked up the loose ball, I think it was Lofton who got it. His foot was out of bounds, and so Marshall will get it back. Let's see.
I'm not sure what the call was. I thought maybe the ball might have hit out of bounds.
Maybe that was
it up.
So John Clockerty, the lead official, going over to the scorer's table.
Well, shot clock, is that what they're talking about?
I think they're talking about the shot clock as what they're going to put it on. There's
well, it wouldn't be a fresh one.
No, shouldn't be. They did reset it. Now they're trying to see what it might be. And to be honest with you, Bert, I didn't look at it when the shot went up.
I didn't look at it either, but it's
You'd take it around in the teens.
Yeah, for sure, because Wofford ran their offense.
Well, they could check, I guess, and see when the last time out was. That was 3:40 something. There's now 3:07 left. So that's what they're checking with the official score. What was the time of the last time out?
Well, but you still don't know when the shot went up.
Yeah, but it didn't hit the rim, did it? I think that's what they're just trying to discuss. So Ted Valentine and John Clockerty are over at the scorer's table right now. The discussion is, did the ball hit the rim, I guess?
The ball did not hit the rim.
I didn't think it did either.
No, he blocked it.
So now John Clockerty.
They're taking it to 21.
That's the decision, and that's what we'll play with. 21 seconds on the shot clock.
Now Tennessee needs to know where the shooters are. They'll be in a 2-3 zone here probably on the inbound. Now it looks like they're going man-to-man.
Wofford to bring it in, 65-61. Terriers lead. Top of the key, Daniels. 3 minutes to go in the game. Taylor, left side, Gibson. Gives it low, Wilkerson. Wilkerson works baseline. Reverse layup is going to bounce in.
Golly, he's tough.
23 for Wilkerson. 67-61. Wofford leads by 6. 2:50 to go.
Tennessee has had no answer for him.
Watson, top of the circle. Looks like Wofford's going man-to-man this trip. Top of the key, Crump. Faces, doesn't take the three. Gives to Watson, left side to Lofton. He'll take a three out front and hit. He just makes it look so easy. 19 for Lofton as he bombs home his 5th three-pointer. Cuts it to a 3-point game.
5 for 7. Tennessee being a world of hurt without him.
67-64, and Tennessee takes a timeout. Down by 3 with 2:35 to go.
Get happy, get happy. Everybody play the instant games, favorites and new ones. Put a little smile.
I mean, Wilkerson's a good player. What would you do with Kennedy Winston? You know.
Yeah, a guy who's 6'9" can do that.
Yeah, an SEC player.
$500 to win and fun to play the brand new money game. Where's your ticket?
To a Tennessee Volunteer fan, basketball is more than just a game. It's a way
He
of
needs
life.
to use his timeouts to get his team fresh.
Your local Ford dealer feels the same
They've got
about
Ford
your
on it.
business.
Yeah.
We're constantly working to provide you with affordable new products that fit your lifestyle. Like the 2005 Ford Freestyle, the 2005 500, and the newly designed 2005 Mustang. Visit your local Ford dealer today and check out the next generation of Ford. Built for the road ahead.
Can we have a Herbie? What if it's a girl? Oh, Mom, not another girl.
A new baby on the way means lots of questions that need answers.
Lofton just makes it look so
One person who
easy
can
when
help
he
with your
shoots.
neighborhood
You know, he
state
doesn't
farm.
wind up, he doesn't take a
Because
big
when your
shot.
family
He doesn't
grows,
do
great
your
shooter.
life insurance needs.
We live where you live.
Call your State Farm agent today.
How many do you have at halftime?
Providing insurance and financial services.
5.
Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
Chris Lofton's three-pointer has pulled Tennessee to within 3. 67-64 with 2:35 to go in this game. Remember, this is a Wofford team that lost to Miami 67-64, so they have played already an ACC team very, very tough, and now they're playing an SEC team tough tonight. 2:30 to go.
Tennessee can get after it. They got another foul here.
67-64, Wofford by 3. Left side, Fields has the ball back into the game after that knee injury. Top of the circle, Taylor has it. He's got most of the second half. Marshall to Daniels, hand it back to Marshall, top of the circle.
They're going to go to Wilkerson.
Goes right, can't shoot, shot clock down to 10. Pass goes to Taylor. Taylor, free throw line against McFadden, shut off, fall away, tough shot, no good. Long rebound, slapped out, Lofton's got it. Tennessee with the ball down 3. 2 minutes to go in the game. Lofton to Watson out front. Tennessee needs a good look. 1:50 remaining. Tennessee down by 3 with a basketball. Watson Dribbles out between the circles. Gives to Lofton. Lofton pulls around, drives in, can't shoot, gives it off to Watson. Top of the key, drives down the lane, scores, and a foul on Wilkerson. Watson gets the hoop, and Wilkerson draws the foul.
Nice drive by CJ. He went hard to the basket. Tough call.
Now Watson can tie it up at the free throw line at 67-66 with 1:41 remaining. Wilkerson only his second foul.
I think Wilkerson was a little bit too far under the basket to get that call.
They're not playing with the experimental rules anymore. Watson fires, tie game. CJ with 11, and we're tied at 67 all.
Tennessee's got to be solid.
Big three-point play by CJ Watson. 1:33 remaining in a tie game. Pass underneath Wilkerson, spins. Crump blocks the shot and fouls him. Wilkerson, a nice spin move. Crump blocked the shot, and he will pick up his second foul. Brandon came kind of dancing out of there. You better watch that against Ted Valentine.
Yeah, that isn't the right thing to do.
Now Valentine, he'll tee up in a heartbeat.
Well, Wilkerson, there is no doubt who's their go-to guy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're going to go right at him.
He's option 1 and 2.
Yep.
67 all, and to the line goes Howard Wilkerson. 23 points tonight.
What's he shoot, 75% from the line?
75% free throw shooter. This is a 1-and-1. Oh, two-shot foul, excuse me, and he misses. Foul on the active shooting. Score stays 67 all. Wilkerson has another one. Last year against Tennessee, he had 4 points. Tonight he's got 23. Tries to unknot the game. It's at 67 all. Wilkerson eyes the mark and fires.
Short.
It is no good, and the rebound goes to Patterson. Tennessee with the ball in a tie game at 67 with 1:20 to go in the game. Tennessee with 2 timeouts, Wofford with 4. Watson dribbles to the right side, right in front of Buzz Peterson, calling out the play. Lofton, top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tie game, 67 all. Watson dribbles right, gives it back to Crump, way out the top of the key. Hands it back McFadden. Scooter dribbles around the right side, gives to Watson in the corner, down low Patterson. Patterson makes a move in the lane, puts it up from in front. Good by Andre Patterson.
Nice move by Andre. They isolated him on the right block.
Tennessee's first lead this half.
He wheeled into the middle and laid it in. Got to have a little D right now.
69-67, Tennessee on the Patterson hoop. 45 seconds remaining. Wofford with the basketball, and now Wofford takes a time.
I can't believe they haven't taken more timeouts to give their players a rest, if nothing else. He had 4, now he's down to 3.
3 with 42 seconds remaining, and Tennessee leading in the game, 69-67. It was a Lofton three-pointer that cut a 6-point lead down to 67-64. Watson got a three-pointer the hard way on the drive to the basket. Also got fouled on the play. That made it 67 all. And then Andre Patterson with a nice move to the basket makes it 69-67. That's where we stand with 42 seconds on the game clock, 21 seconds on the shot clock. It's been a long holiday tradition in Big Orange Country to serve a good hickory smoked country ham for dinner for family and guests. And that tradition comes with only one country ham, Clifty Farm, our favorite for over 50 years. Find it in your local grocers, whole or sliced. That's Clifty Farms. Tennessee's next basketball game comes up this Sunday against UT Chattanooga here at the arena. It's a 2 o'clock start. Plenty of good seats available. Our broadcast time at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central Time. The Lady Vols in action here on Thursday night. A big one against Duke. That's a 7:30 tip. And, of course, football on Saturday as Tennessee goes up against the Auburn Tigers for the SEC Championship.
Now, do you think UT Chattanooga would like to knock off Tennessee in Knoxville?
That'd be a big one for them as well.
Big
Tennessee
for them.
better finish this one first before you start worrying about UT Chattanooga.
This is true. Got to play some defense right now. Play smart. They got another foul to give, right?
Yep. Terriers will throw it into backcourt. And let's see when Tennessee takes the foul, if indeed Tennessee fouls here. 35 seconds to go. Fields gives it to, on the right side, there's the foul. They give it to Wilkerson, and Crump fouls him. Pretty good foul now.
I don't know why you'd want to foul him, though, right then. Way out in the corner, not even looking at the basket.
And now, with 34.2 seconds to go, the shot clock is turned off. And so Wofford could hold for the last shot to go for the winner of the tie in overtime. Inbounds pass comes to Taylor. He'll bring it back out. 30 seconds to go. Tennessee up by 2. Marshall Top of the circle to Fields. 25 seconds. Tennessee up by 2. Wofford with the ball. Fields holds it. Works against Watkins. Drives to the free throw line. Pull up 10-footer is no good. Rebound. Brandon Crump grabs it. And he gets it to McFadden, and he's fouled. That's the guy Tennessee wants to be fouled. As now Tennessee will walk to the other end, and Scooter McFadden will shoot to try and make it a 2-possession game with 13.8 seconds remaining.
That was a good look by Marshall.
So Marshall couldn't finish. Crump got his biggest rebound of the night, his 7th. And out of the line will go Scooter McFadden.
He's the man you want there. You're exactly right.
Wofford with 3 timeouts. That's
plenty
the third foul on Marshall.
But plenty of time.
Yep.
I mean, Scooter needs to make both of them, make it a 4-point game.
Wofford now with 2 timeouts remaining. Tennessee with 2 timeouts remaining. 69-67 Tennessee leads. So the Volunteers have gone on an 8-0 run to take this lead down the stretch. This Christmas, remember to shop the new and updated Tennessee Tradition for all things Adidas, including the Volunteers' official sideline apparel. From t-shirts to personalized jerseys to every imaginable jacket and cap, Tennessee Traditions offers it all, including women's and children's merchandise, even home furnishing. Color your Christmas big orange with a visit to Tennessee Traditions in Stokely Athletic Center on the UT campus, or visit them online at volmall.com. Both teams had comfortable leads. Tennessee in the first half led by 13, 31-18 in the second half. Wofford led by 12. But now Tennessee has fought back to take the lead. Now McFadden can make it 3. Fires, good. Scooter McFadden with 13, and now Tennessee has a 3-point lead. Tennessee will bring everybody off the free throw line now. Don't want to foul here.
Absolutely not.
70-67. Tennessee leads by 3. Second shot, McFadden. Good. It's a 2-possession game.
Just getting their way a little bit.
71-67. Here's Wofford in front court. Gibson gives to Daniel. Straight out 3. No good. McFadden gets a rebound. He's fouled again. And McFadden will go to the line with 6.7 seconds remaining. Well, this is going to look like a pretty comfortable Tennessee lead and win if McFadden hits these, but Tennessee was living dangerously tonight.
Oh, very dangerously. You got to give Wofford a ton of credit. Great game plan, great execution on their half-court offense, getting the ball into Wilkerson, kind of playing through him, and then their matchup zone. Tennessee never solved it. They just made some plays late. Looks like they're going to pull it out.
To the line, McFadden fires, good. Scooters hit 3 in a row. He's got 15 on the night. And now Tennessee leads at 72-67. As Tennessee, after trailing by 6, is going to close out on quite a run here. 73-67. McFadden hits them both.
He's a great free throw shooter.
6.7 seconds left. Wofford brings it into front court. 5 seconds. Taylor going to launch a long 3. No good. And with 1 second to go, McFadden runs it down in the corner. And Tennessee comes away with a victory.